Okay, so this is going to basically be a vlog about my life, my transition, what I've been going through, kind of things like that. I'm going to update it. I'm going to try at least every day. If I don't, oops. I do have life. Not saying that people that do this don't have life. Ooh, now I sound naughty, but I'm not like that. I don't know. Okay, so basically, I grew up in a very small town. There was not a lot of people. There was signs from when I was very, very young that I had gender identity problems. I wore dresses. I liked Barbies. I was very different from my brothers, but my parents never suppressed who I was. They were always really good about it. My parents are amazing people. They're awesome. I love them to death. Like they're very sweet people. My parents are the best people in my life. So I grew up. I was tortured in school. Like people were horrible to me. High school is a little bit better, oddly enough. And public school was the absolute worst for me. I would, like, I'm sure there's memories I've suppressed that I don't even remember that were like horrifying. It was not a good time. I hated it. Hated it. It was bad. So I went to high school. High school was a lot better. I had more friends. I was starting to figure out who I was. I was starting to create a personality, stuff like that. I started realizing what I was, sort of. The thing is, I didn't really know what transgender was until I was about 16. Started experimenting with makeup when I was 14. I figured out about men wearing makeup, and I was like, cool. Like, this is what I want to do. And then I found out about drag queens when I was about 15, 16-ish, and then I found out about transgender people. And then I was like, okay, this is how I feel. I'm 100% sure. So I told my mom, and like, it was difficult for the first little while because I was like, I couldn't accept it. I was like in the biggest denial ever about the whole situation. I'm still in denial, but I'm definitely better than I was. I can accept my transition now. So I never started my transition in my teenage years. I maybe started wearing girls' clothes for a little bit and started wearing a little more makeup. I hadn't changed my name. I hadn't done anything like that. I didn't start using female pronouns. I just was like, I'm transgender. Like, and then I suppressed it because I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to transition. I'm not ready. Like, I have so much more to deal with than going to doctors and stuff like that. And what if they reject me? What if they say I'm not? I didn't want to deal with it. So suppressed it. And I lived as a gay male for years and years and years. And then, oddly enough, all my relationships kept ending. And oddly enough, most of my relationships were with straight or bisexual men. And that's when I started to realize, I didn't realize, actually, my roommate's mom actually helped me figure that out later on after I transitioned. My last ex before I transitioned said to me, he's like, I think you want to be a girl. And I said, no. I said, definitely not. And he's like, his best friend is a transsexual, so like, he knew, he definitely knew. I was still in denial at the time, so we broke up. And then I was in a very big depression. I started to like still figure out who I was. I would like hang on to people like so that I didn't have to deal with my own problems. I had like, it was a big mess. Like, sorry, my chair's making a lot of noise. I'm moving all over the place here. So I started my transition in January because I just got to the point where I was like super depressed. I wasn't leaving my room. I was literally in my room all the time, and I was like, okay, I need to seek help. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, I need to get out of my room. I need to stop wondering. I need to actually take a step and see, do I need to transition? So I sought out help. I started seeing a trans group thingy, where basically it was a few trans people meet up, talk, chat. This was very good for me because I was able to talk to other people who have transitioned or were starting transition, people in the same stage as me, people done transitioning, and some people who hadn't even started yet. So that was good for me to be able to meet people and see where they were and talk to them, figure out if what I was feeling was normal, which it turns out it was. There's no like cookie cutter transgender person. No one's the same. No story is the same. Everyone's different. And for the longest time I thought it was all cookie cutter. Like, these were the steps I need to take to be a transgender person. So, which I found out is not true at all. Everyone has their own route. My route is, I think, in my opinion, extremely different from what most people would transition by, because I'm not taking hormones, and I'm not going to take hormones. That's a personal choice of mine. I will do surgery instead. That's what I'm doing. But it took me a while to figure that out. So I started seeing a doctor, and I was getting ready to take hormones. And then one day I sat down and I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this because I know about the precautions, and I thought I don't want to go through this. Like I don't want to deal with the not that it affects everyone the same way, and who knows how it would affect me. But again, personal choice. I didn't want to deal with the depression that it causes for the first little bit. I didn't want to deal with the possible. I know it's going to sound really shallow, but it's not. It's more, I guess, my own issues with myself. I was afraid of gaining the weight. I was afraid of not growing chest. I was afraid of a lot of things. I was afraid of blood clots. I was afraid of it just messing with my head in general and making me someone who I was not. Because I'm comfortable with the person I am. I do truly believe like I am the person I should be, just not physically. Which is why I feel like the hormones would change my train of thought, and I don't want that. And that's just me. I feel like it would affect me that way. Like, I don't even take aspirin. I'm very I don't know. That's how I am. So I decided that I would do plastic surgery instead because I figured I'd be paying the same amount of hormones throughout my life than if I just went and got plastic surgery. Like, I'm okay with like shaving facial hair. I'm okay with a lot of the things I'm dealing with right now. So I decided to do that, and so I got quotes. I started getting ready for my surgery, and I kind of backed down again. I'm not ready yet. I'm going to live the way I am now, for right now, save a bit more. I need to make sure this is, well, I know it's right, but it's, in the end, it is a big decision. You want to make sure the way you're feeling is the way you're feeling. And I do feel the way I'm feeling. I would not have done what I've done already. I've changed my name. I've done a lot of things at work. I've done it with my family. I've come out to my family about this. My entire family, it's not like it's just immediate. My entire family knows now. I've told them. Everyone was extremely good. Definitely lucked out there. What else? So that's basically where I am in my transition right now. I'm too far in. I'm about a year's worth in, I would say. I'm about a year's worth in. I do have a very good friend who's transitioned to a male, who is one of my biggest supporters and one of my biggest role models for what he's doing. He really helped me out, like, made me feel like what I was doing was normal. He's very accepting of my transition and what I'm doing through it. Same with my roommate. She's very accepting of how I'm doing my transition. So yeah, that's where I am now. So now start the vlogging. I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for 7 years. I have decided to go into product development. That is my whole career. I want to create products and create packaging and manage the line. I live in Canada. I have a boyfriend who's super duper awesome. What else am I don't know. I love makeup. I collect it. I'm a pretty easygoing person. I'm very awesome. Like, I'm very open about questions too. I've never been one to back down from a question or be offended by a question. It's like, it's 21st century. People are blunt as is. They're going to ask any question they want. So why be offended? I don't see a point. I don't take offense very easily at all. I don't put up with hate. I've heard it all. You can write what you want. It, honest to God, does not affect me. I actually laugh at it. I will read it with people, and I will laugh at it because it's really freaking funny, and I've done it before when people have messaged me online. Like, I don't want to say anything that people have said because it's really offensive to me, but to me, you gotta laugh at it. You can't take it to heart. People are messed up. I'm messed up. It's the way the world is. No one's perfect. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, so I guess that's it. I think this video is long enough. So, yeah, I'll make another video soonish. An update on my life and what I'm doing and kind of stuff I'm going through, mentally wise and stuff. Right now I'm in an okay state, I would say. I don't know, I've been feeling strange lately. I don't know. I feel like I'm going through a change. Yeah, that'd be the best way to describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm definitely going through a change. Like ever since I started living on my own, everything's changed. Everything. My personality has changed. My work ethic's changed. Everything's changed. The way I even perceive the world has changed. I guess I feel more responsible. I feel more. I don't know. I'm definitely changing the person I am. In a good way, definitely. I think I'm just getting ready for that big change. I don't know what it is, but it's coming. I can feel it. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go now. Bye.